Live on April 1st, Wrestlemania 28 from Miami, Florida. And this week is the road to WrestleMania week 4. And hip hip hooray, I get to broadcast a little early this week because of the SmackDown show that was held on Tuesday. As you all know, the Elimination Chamber was this past Sunday, and both champions retained, for the very first time I might add, on the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, which is setting up the two championship matches for WrestleMania. Also at the Elimination Chamber, John Cena defeated Kane in an ambulance match. Beth Phoenix defeated Tamina for the Divas title to retain it. Jack Swagger defeated Justin Gabriel in an impromptu match. And what else do we got going on here? That was it. Wow, that was it. 6 matches. A little bit of build-up towards WrestleMania. Didn't have quite the impact that the last 2 days of television had, though. The last 2 days of television has been really interesting. So, let's start with Monday night. Chris Jericho won a 10-man battle royal to determine the number 1 contender to CM Punk's WWE title. So at WrestleMania, it will be CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. However, in that match, Wade Barrett was injured, broke his arm. Not sure how long he's going to be out, but be curious to see how plans change with him, because I'm sure he had a pretty decent role in WrestleMania this year. So, also Dolph Ziggler actually got knocked out as well in that match. Rumors have been flying rapidly that Shaquille O'Neal will not be competing at WrestleMania 28. Like many reports confirmed, WWE said that he would not be wrestling at WrestleMania 28. However, he said on Mike and Mike ESPN Radio that he was going to, and it would be against The Big Show. Now, to me, if the rumors are false, I'm thinking that The Big Show is maybe starting a feud with Cody Rhodes, I think. They kind of started their own feud at the Elimination Chamber with Cody pinning him, and then Cody helping Chris Jericho eliminate him from the Battle Royal. So I'll be curious to see where that angle goes to. Also, and this is where my ego is a little big right now. If you go back to week 1, and I talked about The Undertaker versus Triple H back in my week 1 video, I'm going to go out and say this right now. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. I said in that video that the only way Triple H and Undertaker could have a better match than what they did last year, and possibly have a better match than the 2 matches Undertaker had with Shawn, is if it was done inside Hell in a Cell. And guess what? It was announced this past Monday that Triple H will take on The Undertaker in the Hell in a Cell match. Now, what I'm curious about is how they're going to do this. Because, Triple H was saying we go all the way, we go all out, it ends at WrestleMania 28. My viewpoint is this, is if the streak is going to end, it's going to end this year. And here's why. A lot of people say Triple H doesn't need it. But here's the thing. Just think about this for a minute. Triple H wins. He'll be the most hated guy in WWE, which I think that's where they're headed. I think Triple H is going to be the new Mr. McMahon of WWE TV. I think he's going to be a heel. I think he's going to be hated. I think he's going to have Shawn Michaels do a lot of his dirty work, because from what I'm hearing is that Shawn will be the special guest referee for this Hell in a Cell match. So stay tuned for that to see if Shawn Michaels or Mick Foley, who I've been hearing rumors about, is involved with this Hell in a Cell match. On SmackDown this week, Daniel Bryan defeated The Miz. Mark Henry defeated The Big Show by countout due to Cody Rhodes' distractions. And then in another wrestling classic, CM Punk and Daniel Bryan went on to a no contest. Now, the interesting thing here is Teddy Long and John Laurinaitis, Clown Shoes, as CM Punk would like to call them, have both been campaigning to run both Raw and SmackDown. So they got involved with last night's main event, with Punk being declared the winner by Teddy Long and Daniel Bryan being declared the winner by John Laurinaitis. So, and it kind of started at the Elimination Chamber with Alberto Del Rio, Christian, and Mark Henry coming out to support David Otunga and John Laurinaitis. So, I think that's going to be a really interesting storyline headed into WrestleMania. So, like I said, 4 matches are confirmed so far. We have The Rock versus John Cena, obviously. We got the Hell in a Cell between The Undertaker and Triple H. And we have Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus for the World Heavyweight title. And for the WWE title, or I call it the Best in the World title, because that's what they both claim to be. It's going to be CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. Rumor has it is that Karma or Trish Stratus will be taking on Beth Phoenix for the Divas title. I've also heard of a Money in the Bank ladder match again at this year's WrestleMania. And again, be sure to stay tuned on the Shaquille O'Neal Big Show news, because WWE is reporting one thing and other media sources are reporting another. So that's it. It was a very, very short week for WrestleMania 28 build up, and stay tuned for more.